Alright, so I'm going to be replacing the battery on this MSI notebook PC. This is the model MS-1781. Alright, so we're going to be using a PH1 or JS1 screwdriver. This is also known as an MSI GT72 2QE Dominator Pro. Alright, so that's where this is right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and remove these screws. Alright, you want to keep all the screws in order because they can be different size, shape, and lengths. The way you do that, you put them flat side down like this on your desk in the pattern you remove them, so like that. Okay, there's a lot of screws to keep track of, so keep that in mind. Oh, and these screws go pretty far down, so with the regular screwdriver, I actually can't really reach it. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to use a 4.0 hex thing to kind of extend it a bit, and there we go. Okay. Just so you know, replacing the battery on this model is somewhat of a pain. If I remember correctly, it's held in place with an adhesive, and it's like underneath some components, so we have to take it quite far apart. All right. Okay, we've got 3 more screws here. I'm going to switch back to the regular bit because this one's kind of more wobbly. Alright. I think we only need the extension for these 2. Okay, this screw is stuck for some reason. Let's go ahead and go to the next one. I'll try with a magnet. Let's see if with the magnet, can I pull this out? Yep, there we go. Alright, this little hole here is actually a little battery reset hole. You can use a pin or a needle, and you can press and hold that to reset if it's having some issues powering on. Sometimes that'll fix it. Alright, once we got all the screws out, we're going to go here and we're going to pull this cover up just like that. Alright, if this video helps you out, make sure to like, subscribe, share my channel with others so that they can learn how to upgrade and repair their devices as well. If it helps you save a bunch of money, please consider contributing a little to the channel. Whoa, this is broken. Please consider contributing a little to the channel. Every little bit helps and it allows me to continue making these videos for a living. So this is like semi-broken. It's not completely. That's really weird. So you can see the battery's annoying. It's underneath this piece here. One thing you can do is you can test the battery before you replace it. So what we're going to do, we're going to disconnect the battery cable here. We're going to have to completely disassemble this thing just to get the battery out, which really sucks. But let's go ahead and see if we can pop this out. So I get underneath, kind of wiggle, and pop it up just like that. Okay, so I'm going to fold this back. You can see the black wires are here, red ones are over here. So you kind of want to keep it the same way. Okay, so I'm going to actually plug it in from here. The way the battery goes in, it's actually like this, and it's glued. Oops, it goes this way, it's glued in underneath. But we're just going to plug this in for testing, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. Line it up with the same colored cables, and then you can go ahead and push that in. Alright, we're going to just see if we can power this up with this battery. So right now they said it's only working, I'm holding this here, but right now they said it only works with the charger, so let's see. Okay, so it's turning on. So we should be okay. Let's close this up. We're going to pull this back up. So grab the wire, kind of just wiggle this, and there we go. Okay, give me a second, I'm getting a call, I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. So let's go ahead and continue removing this. So there are a whole bunch more screws in here that we're going to have to remove to get this bottom cover off. A really big pain, but let's go ahead and see. Alright, let's go ahead and get this. Alright, we need the extension again. Oops, let me zoom out. There we go. Okay. Gonna get all these screws. There's a lot more. Okay, there's another one down here. Okay, got another one down here. Okay, there's another one over here. Okay, what else? We got those. We're gonna have to remove a lot. So we're gonna also have to remove this fan and this fan. I'm telling you, this is gonna be a painful job just to replace the battery. Okay, we're gonna get this out. Oh man, I need to get rid of that. Okay. We'll take this screw out here. I think this one actually stays attached to the fan. All right, we're gonna get this screw out for the fan. And then I think we can lift the fan out. Yep, okay. Be careful with removing this connector. I guess I'll try and stay zoomed in here for you guys to see. I'm gonna pinch the two wings of the connector and kind of just wiggle it as I kind of wiggle to pull it up. Okay, we'll go like this. There we go. We'll set the fan aside. Okay. All right, what else we got? We're gonna run out of room here. Hard drive, how is this held in? I think it's just rubber pieces. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna flip this latch. We're gonna pull this cable back, and then we should be able to lift the hard drive out. Let me move this battery out of the way. Okay, should be able to lift this out just like this. All right, and there we go. Be very careful with that. All right. And what else? You got all of that. Okay. I'm gonna have to be moving this around a lot to kind of figure out what we need to pop out, because we basically have to get this whole plastic thing out. Okay. If I remember correctly, we have to disconnect the screws. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to actually stay zoomed out here to show you guys this. Okay, let's see here. So we don't need to take out this. We'll take out this fan. This one as well. This one as well. All right, and now we can pop this up. Right, same thing, this fan. I'm gonna get this wings out. There we go. All right, then we got, oops, drop my screwdriver. Come back here. Okay. So we got these connectors here. We need to move them out. Okay, at least I think we do. Whoa, okay. So we gotta pop these connectors out. So there's two of them here. Pop out both of those. Okay, just like that. All right. And yeah, I'm gonna untangle this just in case. That out, get that out. I don't think we need to remove that, but just to be safe. All right, let's see what else we got. This seems like it's held in with something. I'm gonna have to stay zoomed out, guys, because there's too much stuff here. It's all in the way. So okay, let's see, we got two screws here. We got another one down here. And then we got another one over here. All right, what else we got? Where are they hiding all these screws? There's another one down here. Shoot, I'm gonna have to use that. Where did I put that adapter thingy? Oh, I put it away. Take it back out. Too much stuff. Okay, get that one back in. This one in. And also, I did a disassembly on this model before, I'm pretty sure. So if you need help figuring that out, let me know. And you do have a video there. All right, there's another screw over here. Okay, this little adapter thing is kind of annoying. I need a magnet in there or something. That thing's stuck. Let's get this. Come on. Is that screw just stuck in there permanently? Okay, I don't know. That screw's staying in there, it looks like. So let's go on to the next one. There are so many screws in here. It's crazy how many screws there are in here. Okay, let's see. We got one down here. There's another one over here. What else? Am I missing some more? Too many screws. Oh my goodness. Okay. There's a couple hidden down here. One here. Stuff's in my way. Okay. Another one down here. Then we got this one here. Alright, I'm going to keep that one separate with this SSD thing. Alright, take that out. If you're wondering, this holds 2 SSDs, but I think they're M.2 SATAs. I don't know if they support M.2 PCIe NVMe. Oh, actually, it holds 4. Holy smokes. Alright, I don't know if it supports PCIe NVMe, but these are M.2 SATAs. Alright, there's a hidden screw under here. I'll put it with that. Let's see, how far are we? I gotta find out where. Okay, there's a little clip here, or latch. Flip that up to release this cable. I know I can't zoom in close up for that. There's another one over here. And this kind of latch is the one where you kind of, let me see, can I show this? You gotta pull this up, all right? Once you pull that up, you can pull that out. Okay. I think that's everything. If not, I don't know. All right, let's see if we can somehow pop this out. I forget how this comes apart. I think we have to kind of like get in between the little edge here. Okay. I opened this a long time ago. I haven't. Okay. Let's see here. Do we need to take out the CD drive too? Maybe. Can I pull this out? Yep. Okay, so I'm pulling the CD drive out. If you can't reach it to pull that out, you can use a needle or a pin to pop the CD tray out. Or if you have power, you can turn it on and then you can pull it out that way. All right, there's a lot of dust and stuff in here, so I am gonna have to clean this up. And what I'm doing is I'm using these fingers to pull up and my thumb to push down, and it did pop a tiny bit, so we're gonna go around, work our way around here. Looks like that's working. Okay, all right. You can see it's actually popping out. Oh yeah, I forgot. This speaker's somewhat of a pain. If you see, it's kind of stuck in there. You kind of have to grab that and maneuver it around. And I don't know how I'll show this. We kind of have to unseat it from there and get that, swing it out of there. Okay, come on. Swing that around because it gets caught on the heat sink. There we go. Okay, so we got that out. See, so if you try and put it down as is, it'll hit the heat sink here. So you can't just do that. All right, I hate this design. All right, so we're gonna work our way all the way around, continue going. Again, I'm just running my fingernails along in there and pushing with my thumb and pulling with my fingernails. I don't remember if we have to remove the other part first because there is this audio board here. I might have to remove that screw. Do I? I don't know. Okay, let's continue working our way over and see what happens if we go over to this side. Okay. Popping this stuff out. Okay. Okay. Lift that carefully, wiggle it. What we're doing is we're trying to push this case out that way, this way, because the audio jacks are kind of embedded or kind of poking through the outside. All right, I think we got it. There we go. And another speaker is kind of just flopping down. Okay. And again, I think this we have to kind of tuck under here. But here you can see we got the bottom cover off. Okay, let's go ahead and get this battery out. So this battery is held in with strong adhesive. Somewhat of a pain. All right, give me a second. And check some messages real quick and I'll be back. Excuse me. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. So let's go ahead and try and pop this battery out. So this is going to be somewhat of a pain, but basically we just have to get underneath this somehow and pop this. And it's probably going to end up just breaking my tools, but let's see what we got here. Okay, basically you want to pull the battery up and push the plastic part down. Okay, oh, it's coming up. Okay. There we go. I can probably shove like popsicle sticks under there or something. I don't know what I did with my whole bag. I have a whole bunch of popsicle sticks. Let me grab them. Okay, and these should help. Okay, so we're gonna get this, shove a popsicle stick under there. We're gonna kind of go slow and carefully because I don't want to just break the popsicle sticks. Okay, if I get enough of them under to help, get that out of my way. Then we can use that to kind of pry it up. There we go. So now we got 4 of them, and let's pry this up. Okay. Come on. There we go. It's working. Okay. So now I'm just prying them out, this battery pack out. Oh, shoot. Okay, there we go. So here you can see how they seat it. They actually use this like foam. And it actually peeled off the copper looking stuff, so there's not actually copper tape on there. It's just this has a layer of whatever. Okay, so we'll set that aside now. Let's get the replacement battery. Oop, I probably should have. Okay, so it goes like that, right? Okay, yep. So it can only actually go one way. So let's go ahead and get the replacement battery. Actually, it can't only go one way, I guess, if you put it upside down. But it goes like that. Okay, so you don't, oh yeah, it can only go one way. You can't put it that way and you can't put it this way. Okay, so what we're gonna do, this thing came with a adhesive pad. We're gonna replace that. Okay, you can see the battery just fits in like this. I don't know if it was specifically one way, so it's like this. Pretty well centered. Okay, so we'll set that aside. Let's get the adhesive pads here. Okay, so we're gonna peel this stuff off. Wait, what? I'm confused. Oh, they made multiple. Interesting. Okay, so they basically cut multiple pieces of foam here to make it into one big pad. So I'm gonna try and keep the full sheet together so that way it's all in one piece when I put this down. Not that it doesn't need the whole thing, huh? I only need these 2 foam pads, so I don't know what all this excess stuff is. So I'm actually gonna peel these 2 out and we'll just put it like those 2, okay? So we'll just put this foam pad here like how they had it. That. We'll get the second one. Okay, and then same thing, we'll just put this foam pad back over here, just like that. All right, then we're gonna grab this, we'll flip this over. Let me actually zoom in here. All right, so we got the battery. We're gonna zoom in. You wanna lift it up off the desk or table or whatever so that you can get this. And I'm gonna line it up so that these wires are centered in the middle here. Okay, as much as I can. And then we'll drop the rest of the battery in place. Okay, and then we'll kind of just squeeze the 2 layers together. Just like that. You can double check this battery. Yep, everything looks good. Okay, so now the battery should hold itself in place. We're gonna now have to reassemble this thing. Again, the speakers up here are a bit difficult, a bit tricky because of the heat sinks. I'm gonna actually clean this up a little bit because it is a little dusty. So actually, let me go clean the fans real quick and I'll be back. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, I'm back. So let's get this thing back together. This piece that was kind of breaking off, I'm gonna use some super glue to get it back together. All right, so this piece, I don't know how it broke like that. It's like perfectly round. Very strange. I've never seen that before. All right, let's get some glue in there. Let's see, is my super glue even gonna come out? Okay, my super glue is flowing super slow. So maybe I should start the other stuff first. So let me do that. Try and get the other stuff together. I'll just leave the super glue on its side so it's already kind of spilling out. Okay, let's go ahead and get this back together. So we have to get this bottom cover on. Again, there's a little bit of a trick because of these speakers. It's going to be difficult to show. Oh man, I'm getting another phone call. Give me a second. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this. Again, we are going to have to pull these speakers down to get them to go under. But for now, what we're going to do, we're going to get the case to get over these. So you have to go at an angle. Okay. And then work your way over. You have to push them down a bit. Let me see if I can rotate this to get it easier to see. So we're going to kind of have to lift this a bit. Alright. Oh, yeah, I think I didn't actually have to unthread this thing. I think I said that the last time I worked on this model, but that was a long time ago. Okay, so we'll leave these speaker wires in there. Alright, we got to get these to go in, and this is tricky because you have to do it at an awkward angle, and it's harder for me to even show this on camera, but I'll try and do what I can. I mean, hopefully you guys get the idea. Let me see if I can basically get that to go in at an angle. Come on, get in there. Yeah, it's being a pain. Let's see. It might help to actually get the speaker down into place first. So I might have to pull the speaker out from here. That into there. Get that speaker in under there. Okay. And then we'll work our way over. Yeah, that's gonna be tricky. Come on. Last time I worked on this, this was such a pain. So pretty sure it's gonna be a pain again. Okay, right? Because that's not gonna. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has to go that way. Right, this won't. Yeah, it won't work while it's on top. So the speaker has to be pulled out first, threaded underneath the heatsink. Come on. Okay, there we go. Get that speaker into place. Then we can kind of tilt this over enough, I hope, to get this to line up. Okay. Get in there. There we go. Okay, so here you can see now these are all lined up. All right, I'm gonna have to carefully lower this down to get the speaker to line up to where it goes. Both pieces go into place. Okay, it looks like it went in. We're gonna rotate this. Same thing, we're gonna pull the speaker down. I'm gonna get it to go underneath here. Okay, just like that. And slowly lower this into place and make sure it lines up so that the speaker can go in. Yeah, this is a very dumb design. I don't know who came up with this. Okay, so I'm gonna try and lift this side of the speaker up. There we go. Get it lined up, and then hopefully we can lower this and get this lined up. Again, this is not easy to even record, so I'm sorry guys, I'm doing what I can. It's a pain to kind of try and line everything up while you're getting proper angles, so I can't really do that. So I'm gonna have to just focus on what I'm doing, and hopefully you guys will be able to figure that out. Okay, so push that into place. Okay, good. Got that all lined up. Is that okay? That's just tape. All right, so we got that lined up. We're gonna now click all this together. All right, get that in. All right, everything's looking good. We're gonna work our way around the side edges. Click all of that in. Go way around here. Click all of this in. Okay. All right. And then there's the other part of figuring out where all the screws came from. Okay, so we had this one here. Okay. Wait, was it this one here? Or this one? No, this was here. Okay, so this one with the screw on this side goes over here. Okay, so we're gonna plug this in. You want this part of the thing with the little nub sticking out to go to where the slot is in that connector. Okay, so we'll plug this in. If I remember correctly, this fan was also kind of weird to put back. All right, I don't remember. The cable has to be like tucked down or something weird. All right, something like that. Looks good. Okay. Oh, too much stuff here. All right, let's get this in. Good. Get that screw in. Okay, what did I do with the tiny screw for this side? Did it stick on something somewhere? Huh. Oh, here it is. Okay. Then we got this little screw that goes in right here. Make sure it lines up nicely over here. There's a little raised bit. Okay, then we're gonna do this. Same thing, you want the little nub to the slit in the connector. Okay, and we'll push that in. Okay, then we'll drop that in place. This one's a little bit weird, awkward to line up too. Make sure you get it lined up right. You might have to lift this plastic a little bit. All right, and we can go ahead and tighten that in. Then we'll get this screw in. Okay, now for the tricky stuff, because we got all these little screws that are kind of deep down here. All right, we'll get this screw all the way down here. I like to twist it backwards to hear it click so I know that it's lined up right. All right, get the other one down here. All right. Okay, take that back out. Put the other one down here. Hopefully you guys kept track of all the screws. All right, we got the other one over here. Okay, just like that. Good. All right, then we got these other ones that aren't so far down. So you got this one screw here. Is it clicked in all the way? It looks like it might not be. Okay, yeah, it is. All right, then we got this one below it. There we go. Let's actually put the CD drive or the optical drive back in. All right, so this one goes in the side here, so just line it up. All right, and just go straight in. There's too much junk here. Give me a second. Let me move some stuff out of the way. All right, so we'll get this slotted in just like this. Push that in all the way. Good. All right, so we got all that. Let's see what else we got. What are we missing here? There's a lot of screws. Okay, I'm gonna put the two at the bottom here first. Let's see, actually, let's put the hard drive in so it's not in my way. Okay, get the cable in. Actually, I guess let's just drop the hard drive into place. And then let's get the cable in. It's a little tricky here. Let me try and use this tool to help pull it in. Yeah, that's tough. Okay, let me actually... Can I put it this way first? No, I don't think so. I'd have to like unbend this or something. Okay, let me take the connector. I just pulled the connector off of here. I'm gonna put this separately. There we go. Okay, that's in. Flip that latch down. Now we'll just put the hard drive in, and then we'll get this and just push that in. There we go. That makes it easier. Okay, got so many screws. So we're gonna put the bottom ones in. Down here, there were two. This one here. All right, and the second one down here. All right, don't forget these cables. We're gonna get those in. These can be a little tricky because you have to get them perfectly lined up. All right, and then again, slide your finger over to latch it down. We got this one as well. Make sure that latch is pulled up. Okay, and then we'll get that cable in. Right, now that it's in, we'll push this down. Make sure it doesn't come out. Okay, looks good. Does seem like it's okay. That is all it goes. All right, then we got these speaker cables. I guess I'll probably zoom in for these, but let me finish putting all these screws back in. What do we have? We have this one here that holds the CD drive or optical drive in place. Okay. Then we got this one down here underneath the SSDs. Wait, why is this so puffed up? Something. Okay, this isn't lining up right, so I'm gonna pull on this a bit and see. It's not lining up with the plastic here, right? So let me take the two screws at the bottom out real quick. I'm gonna see if I can lift it up just enough to where I can get that in right. So we're gonna get these two screws out. Okay, that's gonna be somewhat of a pain. Let's go ahead and pop this up again if we can. Oh, I have to take out this other screw here. Okay. Let's go ahead and see about popping this out again. Can I pop it out? Am I gonna have to take everything else out first? Shoot. Don't tell me that's gonna suck. All right, well, let's get the CD drive out again. CD tray out. There we go. All right. Let's see. I'll have to use that side to pop it up, I guess. There we go. Pop that out. Now I have to lift this side and then rotate this to hopefully get it into that slot. There we go. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Now it's in there. I was wondering why it was sticking up like that. Good. All right, let's get that CD drive, optical drive back in. All right, get that screw back in. Okay, now we'll get the bottom screws and the other one. Get this one. Okay, this one. The one over here. All right, don't forget there was one screw somewhere here that, there you go, this one down here, that wouldn't come out, so we're just gonna tighten that back into place. Okay, what else we got? We got 3 more. Okay, so we have this one here. Okay, mix something up. We got this one here. I see a spot for one more screw that there's one hole here. I don't know if I missed one or is that from the case? I don't think that's from the case. Did I mix something up? Yeah, that's definitely not from the case because the case has one here. So I don't know why there's one screw that's not found. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's weird. Let me see. I'll find another screw that looks the same or the same size, and I'll put. Oh, actually. Oh, wait. No. Okay, we have this. Let me put this back real quick so I don't get confused. All right. Get that in. Oh. Wait, I'm confused. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. That's right. I'm confused. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Where'd this screw come from then? I'm mixing. I'm confused. I think I got one screw from somewhere else. Is this the same size? Different color, a little bit longer. I must have put one screw from somewhere in a different spot. That looks right, that looks right. That looks right. Oh no, don't go in there. Did I drop the other one in there? Did both of them drop in? Oh yeah. Okay. This one has the stuff on it. This is from the cover. It's supposed to be a more silver one, so now I'm confusing myself. Did I take this from the wrong? I think I accidentally took this out and it's supposed to be over here. Yeah, that makes more sense. And this one actually goes here. Okay, yeah. Okay, and this one goes here. All right, now it makes sense. Okay, so let's glue this piece back on. Oh, that's a lot of it. All right. So we get some super glue. Super glue turns like super stringy. Yeah, it's like spider webs. All right, we're just gonna coat it on here and here a little bit. Okay, we'll get this in there. Oh no, I'm gonna turn it white now. Okay. Super glue's a little bit tough to work with. Get lined up and just hold it there for 30 seconds. I don't know if it's gonna stay. It was kind of just holding itself before, which is weird. But all right. Okay, close that up. All right, let's plug these other pieces in while I keep holding this. I'm gonna plug this speaker cable in. Again, same thing, you want the little dimples to stick out into the, where it has the slits in the connector. Okay, just like that. And the last one, guess we'll get the cable in there, thread it through, same thing, and plug this in. All right, we'll get this cable in there as well. Okay, there we go. All right, this is holding itself now. Okay, I think we got everything back in. All the connections look good. Let's go ahead and fold the battery connector over, line it up, and push that down into place. There we go. And then kind of fold these cables over a little bit. Let's get the dust off of here. All right. And then we're just going to put the bottom cover back on. So let's zoom out. All right. Stop shaking so much. All right. So we're going to go ahead and put the bottom back in first. Line that up. And then we're going to go ahead and work our way around the sides. You want to actually hold the middle up slightly so that it curves this way. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and pop those back in. There we go. All right, looks good. And pop the upper edges in. And now we just got to get all those screws back. So we'll get this in. Okay. This one. This one. Okay. This one down here. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. If it did, make sure to like, subscribe, share my channel with others so that they can learn how to upgrade and repair their devices as well. If it helped you save a bunch of money, please consider contributing a little to the channel. Every little bit helps and allows me to continue making these videos for a living. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll power it on just to make sure everything is good. And then that's it. All right. Give me that thing back, please. Okay, and the last screw here. Good. All right, and this thing has a little bit of the super glue residue. Scrape it up. There we go. Okay, let's flip this over. And let's power it up and make sure everything's good. Okay, MSI logo is on, so we should be good to go. Let it power on completely, just to make sure. Did it shut off? Okay, it's on. So you can see it's on, and the date is correct. All right, so we should be good to go. And that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. All right, let's drop this. Bye.